Keep it going for Ian, guys, and before we start, I know what I look like, which is adorable. I do feel like I often start my set explaining why I dress the way I do, but I also feel like today it was 90 degrees outside, and if you don't at least understand the appeal of a dress, I think you're weird. I think a step further, I don't know how we're not all wearing sundresses right now. And I'm going to say this, if you don't want to wear a sundress, that's fine, that's your lifestyle, it's your decision, and I respect you in that, but I will let you know that I am confused and bewildered by it. And I don't want you around my kids. I use the word cross-dresser to describe what I do. I've been open about it for about 4 years now, and people are always like, oh, you're wearing dresses now. I'm like, no, I'm telling you about it now. This isn't something you just slip into at some point in your life. It's not like you're some 25-year-old dude and you're playing Mario Brothers. Like, well, I beat this game. I wonder what pantyhose feel like. That's not how that works. So I say that I cross-dress. And by the way, that's it. There's not a big reveal coming. This isn't some weird 80s comedy where my uncle died. I have to do this for a month to get his inheritance. Like, just a cross-dresser, just like Grandma used to make. That's what I am, and that doesn't make sense. I say cross-dress because I wear some women's clothing, and then in the broad transgender spectrum, there's lots of. It's like being Catholic Christian. Like there's Catholic, Methodist, and other stuff too. I don't know any more than this too. There's a lot of things. But I say that I cross-dress. I wear some women's clothing, and then a transvestite is somebody who dresses up to pass as the opposite sex, and then a transsexual is someone who's actually mentally the opposite sex, and they're born in like wrong genetics, and then they transition to live as the proper sex. And then a crawler is a donut that has like powdered sugar and ridges, and it's delicious. So check that out. It's really cool. One more thing about the trans stuff, and then I'll move on to some other funny stuff. I live in Los Angeles, which is a really great city to live in if you're a dude who wants to wear dresses. Like, it's pretty much like, if you want to be cool with it, it's like Los Angeles, San Francisco, and Scotland. That's pretty much, that's your list. And I found out the hard way, Scotland, very strict dress code about what you can do there. Basically, plaid schoolgirl skirt. That's pretty much all it is. And don't ever call it that because you will get hit. I don't care what gender you are. All right. And I live in LA, and the only thing I have a problem with in LA is the one stereotype that I get a lot is like prostitute. For some reason, people have this thing in their head that they think of trans people, they think prostitute, they think it's hilarious, they call it tranny hooker, slur, by the way. But people will say it, and then that's their only stereotype. And the problem with that is that a lot of the prostitutes, they hang out, and they're known to hang out at Santa Monica and La Brea. I don't know why everyone in LA knows exactly what group they're going to go to and find the exact prostitute they want, but people say that about that group, and then they see me, and they make jokes about me being at Santa Monica and La Brea, and that's a problem for me because I do go to Santa Monica and La Brea, but not from having sex for money, and if anything, I'm a very niche market gigolo. But I go to Santa Monica and La Brea because you guys know what else is at that corner? Target. Yeah, I don't have sex for money, but I shop the shit out of a Target. Are you kidding me? I make that kind of money. These bracelets, these shoes, Target. Yeah, that's where I go. And people will see me there, and they'll like look, and like it's crazy. But the thing is, that's not the only stereotype of guys in dresses. Like, if you see any mainstream movie, like where a guy's in, it's always for something. It's always like, I mean, it's still wrong, but it's always like a guy, like this is Doubtfire, the guy's trying to keep his family together, or like Tootsie trying to get acting work, or something like it hot on the run from the mob, you know? Why do I ever get that stereotype? Why is it always, oh my God, that guy's wearing a dress? I bet he gives a bargain basement BJ. Just once I wanted to be, oh my God, that guy's wearing a dress. Oh, I hope he gets his kids back. Happy.